You're looking at me as though something's wrong. Oh yeah, there was an incident with some fairies, but yeah, we got through it without issue. A select few of you might have been around long enough to remember my old, now defunct YouTube channel from before I started my Masters in 2018, oh god. But you can see in the clip of the strange beardless twink, you can see the sailing ships behind him. And you know me, I love a good old-fashioned sailing ship, big sail, lots of romance. I need to find one. Find a nice, cool, old sailing ship. There's one behind me. I've come to London's South Bank to look at the Golden Hinde, the ship in which the legendary Sir Francis Drake sailed around the globe. It's a pity this cannon isn't pointing towards a Starbucks instead of a Cafe Nero. Niche sailing ship reference. God, imagine being... I mean, I'm what? Flipping short ass. And even I'm struggling in here. The ceilings are really low. Imagine being stuck in here, going round the world. You'd want to spend most of your time outside, wouldn't you? Ow, ow. Blimey, it's even worse down here. I can't even stand up straight, and I'm a freaking tiny, short person. Apparently the lady at the reception said you can open these chests. Nope. Guys, I'm afraid the pirates have got me. And they're planning to fire the cannons. And here we have an example of a genuine Tudor fire alarm. So this is the hold where they'd have stored the food and the treasure. Spanish treasure. Drake, captain of this ship, Spanish called him El Draco, the dragon. But as you can see, I can stand up in here, it's very roomy. Food got more space than people. Food and gold. Nothing much changes, does it? So this is Il Draco's cabin, Drake's cabin. Of course he gets room as well, like, not a lot, but more than the peasant sailors down below. Bit open, isn't it? Bit. I suppose this bit here would have been covered by a curtain or something. The London Docklands in summer, eh? Noisy, full of school children. End of term. So confession time, this is not the real Golden Hinde. The real one rotted away centuries ago. Sadly. This is a replica built in the 1970s. And it has, like the real one, the original, sailed around the world. Still an impressive ship. But it's not the only replica of Elizabethan times on this part of the Thames. Because there's something else, something much more famous, just over that way. And it's not the Cafe Mirror. Of course it is, isn't it? It's the Golbe Theatre. Built, what, 1995, I think? We'll find out in a second. But you know what's coming at this point, don't you? We really are pandering to the fan base here, aren't we? Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by this sun of York, and all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean, buried. Come live with me and be my love, and we will all the pleasures prove, that valleys, groves, hills and fields, woods or steepy mountains yields. And here come the children. Typical. What? You're looking at me as though something's wrong? Oh yeah, there was an incident with some fairies, but yeah, we got through it without issue, I think. As a little bit of a Shakespeare nerd, I am enjoying myself in this place. It's not cheap. God, this happens every time in London. I stand somewhere and weird music. I'm enjoying myself, I'm loving this place. It's not cheap, but it is well worth it for a little bit of a Shakespeare nerd like me. I love it. And it's a nice exhibition as well with music containing some drums and bits of Tudor life.
It's fascinating.
For God's sake, let us sit upon the ground and tell sad stories of the death of kings. That's what the history plays are. Sad stories about the death of kings. And personally, call me biased, but I do love the history plays. This that I'm watching at the moment is a production of Richard III. It's currently the interval. But it's very good, an all-female performance. Contrast to Shakespeare today when they'd have all been male, but yeah, it's working. It's a very good performance. My distant ancestor was actually there at the coronation of Richard, but yeah, he's not in the play, so that's a bit sad. They've sort of conflated him with the Duke of Buckingham, but nah, who's complaining? I'm not. It means nobody knows about my ancestor. I did not expect the last soliloquy, the last speech to hit me as hard as it did. But cool. Oh God, even thinking about it. Some things never change. All I'm gonna say. Some things never.